All right, so right now, Wall Street is still reeling. Look at that after a mass sell-off yesterday, which erased all gains since the November election. That's an election President Trump won largely on the promise of an economic revival. So the stock market has a trickle-down effect, of course, on consumer spending. Last month, consumer confidence dropped for the first time since last June, as nearly every income group says they are tightening their belts in response and in anticipation of the president's tariffs. And just today, airline CEOs releasing a warning that travel demand is starting to fall. But President Trump says this pain is only part of the transition. He says his tariffs will make America rich by bringing manufacturing back to our country. So in just a moment, I'll be speaking with the president of the Steel Manufacturers Association. He supports what President Trump is doing. We'll get his reaction to these newly announced tariffs on Canadian steel. But first, I'd like to bring in NewsNation's Kelly Meyer live at the White House. Kelly, what is the latest on President Trump's economic response?
Yeah, hey there, Nicole. President Donald Trump standing firm on his recent tariffs and could get an earful potentially from America's top companies later today during a meeting. But he's even doubling down on some of his tariffs, especially on Canada we're looking at here based on this latest True Social post. He says here, based on Ontario, Canada placing a 25% tariff on electricity coming into the United States, I have instructed my Secretary of Commerce to add an additional 25% tariff to 50% on all steel and aluminum coming into the United States from Canada, one of the highest tariffing nations anywhere in the world. This will go into effect tomorrow morning, March 12th, he says. Now, Ontario's premier, the leader of Canada's most populous province, announced his province is charging 25% more for electricity to 1.5 million Americans. That provides electricity to areas like Minnesota, New York, and Michigan. Stephen Miller, he was telling our Blake Berman this about Trump's tariffs. Take a listen.
President Trump is now taking the necessary steps to pull our economy out of these multiple crises that he inherited. By definition, there's going to be a transition period to tame inflation.
So coming up today, Trump is set to meet with around 100 CEOs of America's biggest companies later on this afternoon, from Apple to JP Morgan Chase to Walmart, many whose market value has dipped in recent days with this administration's moves. Nicole.
Well, Kelly, we know Democrats certainly are not happy with everything that's happening. What are other Republicans saying?
It's interesting to see the divide with Republicans here. So many Republicans are standing by President Trump. We heard this morning from Speaker Mike Johnson. He was asked about the plummeting stock market and if President Trump needs to rethink what he is doing. Here's what he had to say.
Hit it as hard as you can to break up the balls on the table and send them to spread. Then you play the strategy of sinking them in the holes, right? That's what we're doing right now. It is a shakeup. And he said there's going to be a shakeup right now. But this is what's required, in my mind, to start the process of repairing and restoring the American economy. I believe that the strategy is going to work. I believe that, you know, sometimes when you shake up, that it's a violent thing on the table, right, in the game metaphor. But it always works out well in the end, and I think you've got to give him time. He's been in office for just over, 50 days. This is the 51st day in office. Give the president a chance to have these policies play out. That's where we are.
So, Nicole, some Republicans are worried, though, that these tariffs could impact the economy. We're hearing from senators like Maine's Susan Collins saying that it could impact border communities, as well as Kentucky Senator Rand Paul saying that this could impact trade in areas of Kentucky. Nicole.
All right, Kelly Meyer live for us there outside the White House. Thank you. Thanks for watching. Go to joinnn.com to find News Nation on your screen. And don't forget to click the red subscribe button below to get more of News Nation's fact-driven, unbiased coverage.